We begin in the year 1999, where the Scream Eagles were having a rough go of it to begin the season. 4 games in and not a win to show for it. Scream Eagles dropping a 6-2 decision to the Moncton Wildcats at the Moncton Coliseum. Leading the way for the Wildcats were Bobby Reed and Alex Vigneault, each with 2 goals. Morgan Warren and Mirko Marovic, each with 2 points as well, and a goal and 2 assists for Simon Laliberte. For the Scream Eagles, Jonathan Gagnon had 2 assists. Danny Bowie picked up the victory in goal for Moncton, making 23 saves, while it was a rough night for David St. Germain, as he allowed 5 goals on 39 shots. The 2 goals for Cape Breton were scored by Charles Gauthier and Jerome Marois, Gauthier's being the first of his Q career, and Marois being the first as a Scream Eagle. Rough contest between these 2 division rivals as they combined for 230 penalty minutes. Dallas Ashford of the Eagles dropping the gloves with David Walker twice, Sandro Sabroka fighting twice as well against Tyson Maloney and Mirko Marovic, and Jerome Marois fighting Thierry Kazap. In 2000, the Scream Eagles would pick up their first win of the year in their second game, winning on the road after losing at home in a home-and-home against Halifax. Eagles routing the Mooseheads in this game 6-1. Pierre-Luc Laprise, Charles Gauthier, and Kevin Cloutier each with a goal and an assist for Cape Breton. Cloutier, along with Dustin Russell and Andre Martineau, all getting their first goals as Scream Eagles, as the Eagles made moves for a number of veterans in the offseason. 2 assists for Olivier Prou in this game. Daniel Boisclair picks up the win for Cape Breton, making 34 saves. A rough night for Todd Veery of Halifax as he allows 4 goals on 25 shots. In an omen of things to come later in that season, Hunter Lahash dropping the gloves against Nick Greeno twice. Dustin Russell fighting Robbie Sutherland in this game, and Pierre-Luc Laprise of the Eagles dropping the gloves with Hugo Lahou. In the year 2004, the Eagles made their season debut against the Moncton Wildcats in Moncton and fell by a score of 5-2 after the Eagles had gone undefeated in preseason. Adam Pino scoring twice for the Wildcats in this game, and he also dropped the gloves with Eagles defenseman David Victor, who was making his QMJHL debut. Nathan Saunders of the Wildcats fighting fellow defenseman Charles Fontaine. Saunders would also have 2 assists in this game for Moncton. Oscars Bartulis of the Wildcats, a future Screamy Eagle, would add an assist as well in his first QMJHL game. Corey Crawford picks up the win in nets for Moncton, making 19 saves. Vladimir Kubas with 2 assists for Cape Breton. He, along with Chris Culligan and Dean Ouellette and James Shepard, all playing in their first QMJHL games. In 2006, the Scream Eagles would get their first win of the season, winning the back end of a home-and-home against Halifax. This time it was the home team winning both games, as the Eagles defeated Halifax 8-5. Dean Ouellette with 3 goals and an assist. Cam Fergus with a hat-trick as well, so not very often you see 2 hat-tricks in one game. Big performances as well from Paul McElveen, who had a goal and 3 assists. Chris Culligan with 3 assists. Jason Switt with 2 assists. On the Halifax end, Andrew Bodnerchuk had a goal and 2 assists, and Ryan Seymour and James Pouliot each with 2 goals. Power play really dominating this game as Halifax went 4 for 11 on the man advantage, and Cape Breton going 3 for 9. In 2008, the Eagles expanded a good start as they were 3-0 to start the year following a 6-3 win on home ice over Val-d'Or. A whole slew of Eagles with 2-point nights in this game. Mike Stinziani, Robert Slaney, Pierre-Olivier Paymont, Jeremy Gucci, Francis Mayer, and Brett McCarron. McCarron scoring his first goal in the QMJHL, as did Samuel Finn. Olivier Waugh getting the win in nets with 31 saves. On the Val-d'Or end, Alex Noel and Derek Felmar getting 2 points. Robert Slaney, in spite of his 2-point night, actually had a penalty shot stopped in this game by Jean-Sebastien Boucher. That is this day in Scream Eagles history.